Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to the beginning of another journal. I'm sorry, another vlog. I don't know why I said journal. Anyway, so it is time to welcome another subscriber. So this subscriber, the channel name is Nordic Cajun. That's Nordik Cajun. And her channel is not very big. She's got 373 subscribers. Now, this lady is one of my new friends that I have been meeting with at PJ's since I started my Facebook group for hobby friends here. And her name is, it is spelled, I'm going to mess it up, I'm sorry. It was kind of hard for me to pronounce. She had to tell me how to pronounce it. But anyway, it's either A-L-E-N-A. So that L-E-N-A is like Lena, like my granddaughter and my mother. But there's either an A at the beginning of it or an E. I can't remember which one it was. And when it's like that, if it's A, I want to say Alena, which was wrong. If it's E, I want to say Elena, which was wrong. She had to tell me how. Y'all probably know how. So anyway, that's her name. She's got 373 subscribers. She does a lot of shorts videos. She has dogs, and she shows them a lot. So, Elena, I'm sorry. Don't be upset or mad that I mess up your name. I can't help it. It's hard for me. But welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for subscribing to me. And I hope you enjoy all my videos. And I would like for you, under this video in the comments, to please leave me a comment introducing yourself more to me, plus my other subscribers, and let us all get to know you better. All right. So that's all I have for you for this one. We'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay, everybody. Good morning. This is Wednesday morning. And I am fixing to get started on some more organizing. So my plan right now is I am going to take that little dresser right there, the purple with the pretty paper on it. I have used that for so long for office supplies. I've got them labeled, like paper clips and stuff that's in there, the big rubber bands, and then the bottom one is my staples and staplers. I love that little dresser. It's pretty. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it. But as you can see, that bottom drawer don't even shut good all the way. They're not easy to pull out and close. You have to wiggle them and work at them. And that's just hard. And I don't want that. So I am going to get that. And I'm going to take everything out of it. And I'm going to figure out probably of using one of those to put all that stuff in. We'll see. And that little dresser, I want to ask y'all something, and I want y'all to give me a little help in the comments with this. I've seen videos before where people would use little things like this, not to store things that they use, but as a, what we have always called a whatnot, something you just set up on the shelf and look pretty, a trinket, whatever. But they would have like some of the drawers half open, and maybe that would be the bottom one, and maybe the middle one would be a little bit less open, and then the top one a little bit more less open. And they might set some, something big that stands up kind of over it a little bit, but setting it around in the drawers, and then the whole little setup would be a whatnot on a shelf to sit and look pretty. So what do y'all think about that? Give me some ideas. I have that top shelf up there is full of whatnots, and that shelf over there is full of whatnots. Give me some ideas of how I could do that. How could I fix that up to set things in so that would be a whatnot? All right, so I'm going to start doing that, and then I will be back to show you what I'm doing and maybe the results of that and stuff like that. So hang tight. Okay, guys, I am tired. And I'm not no way near through. But I'm working on getting this cleared off. So if you'll recall, I had 2 blue bag type containers. They're gone. I put them out on the porch. They're empty. So what I have done is I just have my dresser sitting over there on the floor right now until I can figure out how to fix it up decorative. So these 2 square clear containers, in those blue bag containers I had, this is a bunch of tools that I had in there. I put it in the bottom. Then I had a bunch of markers, so I put those in that top one. Okay, in this one, I've got scissors in the bottom. That middle one is the paper clips and the other kind of clips and the thumbtacks and the safety pins, all kind of stuff like that. In that one, that is staplers and a little staples and a little mini stapler, and my big stapler sitting on top. That one is full of rubber bands. So that is there. Now, the glues was in the bag. I haven't decided what to do with them yet. I'm keeping my carousel. I have not went through that yet, and that one is gone. There was some big papers that I'm keeping. I put that in here. I have a mold here that was in that blue bag. I got to figure out what to do with it. And that's as far as I've gotten. So I got to figure out what to do with my glues, and I got to figure out what to do with all this stuff. I still have one empty drawer over here, but I don't know that all that's going to fit in it. And this was on my desk with safety, no, there was some safety pins in it, but paper clips and stuff that I put in there with that. I'm going to take a picture of this to have a memory and then chunk it. And like I said, for right now, that's all I feel like doing. I need a break. I need a rest. Okay, guys, but I wanted to update y'all on that. See y'all in the next clip. Dudes, until then. Okay, so I did do a little bit more. So my glues that were just sitting over there, I got them all organized right here. So I put the bottle things inside this container and set it down in here. And then, of course, I had to rearrange this stuff. That's a bunch of cords for my glue guns and heat gun and all of that. And so I got that like that. I had a big piece of paper in there and some over here, so I put that over there with that. So that's that. Done. Now, next time, after I take a break and I'm ready to come back in here and work some more, those 3 boxes, how many is it? Okay, it's 3 boxes full of stuff. I'm going to go through all that and sort where it goes. Some of it may go in some of these, and some of it may go in that. And I don't know where all, because I don't even really know what all it is. I may can throw some things away. I don't know. A lot of it is very, very old, and I have not touched and used in a long time. So, there you go. There's that. And then that'll get that off. And then the only thing is my carousel and that I want up here. I have my plug thing back there. I have my salt rock lamp. And then this is little project stuff. So it will get cleared eventually. My basket of stickers has to stay up here. I got to put these empty things away. My glue book thing. You know, stuff like that. Figure that out. But I'm getting it down smaller so that I can get rid of this big long table. Get me another card table like this. Put right there. And then that will hold all that little stuff. And, you know, really get things straightened up good and neat. That's what I'm working on. That is what I'm working on. Alright, y'all. Sorry if I made you dizzy. I will let you go. We'll see you in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay, y'all, I am getting tired, but I have come in here and did a little bit more. So, over there on the top, you see that little, I'm going to zoom in. You see the blue tray there. And then if you'll look inside that drawer right there, there's a little tray right there. And this tray. If you'll remember, they were all piled up on top of each other sitting over here on my table. Okay. Had all kind of papers and tags and stuff like that. I went through every one of them. So now those are empty. Empty. That one in the drawer is empty. This one's not empty. I don't have a use for those right now, but I don't want to get rid of them. They're still pretty and I like them. I just gotta use them some kind of different way. This here, this is papers like stationery to write letters on. This is like the postcards that I've made, and that's just a little jar of cute little, looks like capsules that have little faces on them. And there's a piece of paper inside each one that's blank. You can write something on it. And I thought it was cute to set it that way. You're really supposed to set it up the other way. But anyway. So, out of that, I got a lot more things, tags and stuff, patches, to put in here in small things to use to make craft things with. There was a few things that was already made up that I put in the bottom drawer with all the made up stuff already to go in journals. There was a few glue things like the dots and this little thing I put in here. I rearranged my other glues here to fit better. That sits over here. I'm going to put it back. Did I ever show y'all that I had arranged my glue here in my cart? I think I did. And I still have a couple of the little empty things there that I have not figured out what to use for yet either. I've got that sitting over there. I want to use it in a decorative style, set on a shelf with drawers open and other things sitting inside the drawers, and the whole setup would be some type of little whatnot to just sit there and be pretty. Got to figure out how I want to do that, though. All that I'm wanting on my table is the basket of stickers, the carousel, that little thing, and that set of drawer things, and my lamp. Now, this is projects I'm working on, so I got to do those and get it off of here. I still got to figure out where to put the empty containers here. And that's something my husband had brought me in, and I do have a few things in there. I got to figure out where to put it. Maybe I'll leave it on the table, too, with this stuff. I don't know. Eventually, I'll get rid of this, because I feel like that stuff is such a small amount that if I got me another card table, I could set it here, and it would all sit on it. And I would still have two tables like here sitting, you know, and it would give me more room. I got that stack of drawers sitting right there. There's still a few other things I want to go through, and I want to figure out the bead stuff and all those bowls and things over there. I may end up having to buy me another. I don't think I'm going to go with deep drawers like this. I need another something like that, or either some of the 12 by 12 size over there. So we'll see. But as of right now, I think that's all. I think that's all. So that's my update. Alright, guys. Hope y'all been enjoying this. I'll let you know when I get more drawers and figure out the bead stuff and everything. Alright, see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay, guys, this is an update. I want to show y'all the purple little dresser. I have put it up there on the top shelf. The bottom drawer is opened. My little plastic tub with things in it is sitting in there. And I put the big blocks on top with those little signs. And I just shoved everything else over. So, I did that. also, sorry, I gotta unplug. Changes I made in here. My small things. Oops, let me back that back out. Sorry. My small things to use to make stuff and decorate stuff with. I felt it was too much to just go plundering and digging in. If I was to think of something specific that I would want, digging it's being too much. I might not could find it. That would frustrate me. It's still a little too much. But I took the long, whatever this thing is called, box tray with compartments in it. That's pretty. And see how it's still a lot in there? But I took like a lot of different things and put them in here. This is some plastic that I can cut off and use. This is a package of something that I could use. This here is a package of tags with the chains. This is one of the tags with a chain on it. Some 2 circles, tickets, tags that has string on it, tags that don't have string on it, heart-shaped, circled, square, jars. This is patches. This is signs, labels I can write on toothpicks. That's wrapped in dryer sheet to keep the musty smell off or to get rid of it. It's little stickers that I wanted to save. This is like frames. 2 bags here. This is United States puzzle pieces. Not real puzzle. It's paper, flat. I wanted them all kept together. Little bitty circles. Little tags here with strings on it. This is the cupcake holders and the banner in here. Did I say patches? So all that's there. And then I just keep it sitting on top of the rest of it. So that's a change that I've made there with that. So that's my organization for today. I've been busy doing other things and it's late and I don't have time to do anything else. Plus, I feel like I'm going to have to get some more drawers before I can do anything with my beads and stuff. But I'm still keeping y'all updated. All right, we'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Hello, everybody. We are back at the end of another vlog again. And it is Bible scripture reading time again. So if you would like to read along with me, get your Bibles to get ready. Just always remember, I read from a King James Version Bible. So, turn to the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 7. And the title of this one, I was able to get a title down and write a little bit. So the title is Treasure in a Cardboard Box. All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. And I've got wrote down here, we are like the dirty old cardboard box, but we hold God's treasure. So I hope that helped someone today that needed to hear that. And I will let y'all go and I will get started on the next vlog. So we will see y'all in the next vlog. Toodaloo!